Versailles, the very word evokes elegance, order, and timeless beauty. Here, among sculpted hedges and marble guardians, inspiration lives. In this garden showcase, we unveil the 3 best DIY Versailles-inspired gardens, designed for the intimacy of home, yet echoing the grandeur of kings. The gardens of Versailles were born of vision, geometry sculpted into nature, a living score of hedges, flowers, and light. Even in modest spaces, their spirit may be reborn. 3 designs await you: parterres in miniature, worlds of symmetry, fragrance, and bloom. And so, let us begin. Happy planting. Our first design, the Cozy Nook Parterre garden. Boxwood shapes the order, orchids and lavender lend their perfume, and dahlias paint bold strokes of summer. At its heart, a wooden bench with white pillows, a retreat framed in bloom, a place to linger in harmony and repose. In painted Versailles planters, orchids bloom with grace, and the orange trees, heavy with fruit, recall the royal orangery, symbols of prestige, fragrance, and the sunlit abundance of Versailles. Between the hedges, lavender breathes its perfume. Purple waves shimmer in the breeze, alive with the quiet hum of bees. And then the flourish, dahlias bold and radiant, a painter's palette of crimson, gold, and pink, set within the crisp border of the parterre. Order defines this garden. Boxwood hedges, cut with flawless precision, stand as living geometry. Up close, dense evergreen leaves reveal their strength, each clipped leaf a note in the greater harmony. And so the Cozy Nook Parterre concludes, a garden of color, fragrance, and repose, a Versailles in miniature, crafted for home, where memories are forged from history, elegance, and beauty. Our second design, the Versailles Elegance Retreat. Here, geometry softens into refinement. Boxwood frames the form, while tree boxes rise like sentinels, marking pauses in the garden's rhythm. From these beds rises the salvia, pure and white, slender spires of grace, lifting the rhythm upward, like notes ascending a scale along the borders. Purple roses bloom, deep in hue, serene in presence. Up close, velvet petals unfold, a poem of fragrance and form, timeless as the garden itself. On the left, lavender rises once more, spires of purple, fragrant and alive. Up close, blooms hum gently, weaving sound and scent together. And so, the Elegance Retreat garden concludes, a sanctuary of symmetry and grace, where orchids, roses, and lavender breathe in harmony. Our third design, the Versailles Parterre Nook Garden. Clipped parterres draw the eye inward, guiding us to a retreat framed in bloom. At its heart, a cozy nook beneath a rose arbor, its blossoms perfuming the air, a canopy of tranquility. This is the French parterre at its essence: symmetry, precision, a living emblem of order and grace. Within these borders, each plant finds its role. Boxwood clipped to perfection, lavender perfuming the air, alive with pollinators. Tulips stand in red, yellow, and white, glowing in sunlight, and orchids shimmering in pink and white, refined contrasts in abundance, structure and bloom, discipline and beauty. Versailles distilled in a single parterre. Here, the white tulips gleam, pure, radiant, timeless. Even the borders sing of symmetry, every hedge, every blossom, woven into harmony. And then the delicate heuchera, its blossoms swaying softly in the breeze, petals catching light like fleeting notes of music. Near the nook, a boxwood lollipop topiary, a living sculpture clipped to perfection, its dense canopy flawless, order made beautiful. Above, the rose arbor crowns the retreat, a canopy of pink, perfumed and delicate. Each bloom, velvet in its detail, a reminder that beauty lives in both design and detail. And at last, the garden reveals itself whole, a harmony of form and fragrance, a Versailles for the home. Thank you for joining us on this journey. Begin creating your own Versailles-inspired garden at thegardenai.com. Click subscribe and let beauty flourish where you are.